nowhere does the Quran say he will come as a messenger with a new message. Quran says he will come, we believe he will come. And Prophet Muhammad says he will be ruled, he ruled the nations and the universe according to the Quran and according to his sunnah. Means he will be a follower of Muhammad. So this is what is mentioned as an authentic sources from the Quran and authentic sources from the Hadith. If somebody else is telling something, look, why he will come to prove them, the Christians, that look, I didn't die and I am alive. He will live for 40 years as the Hadith says, and then he will die as like any other human being. So I hope that answered the questions.
The sister over there is raising her hand.
I just wanted to check something with you. What chapter and verse did you get from the book of Isaiah that confirms the prophecy? And then another one, the one that confirms the Big Bang. Surah
Jazakallah. The sister has asked the question that the references she's looking for about the prophecy of the book of Isaiah and what is the mention of the Big Bang. There are several prophecies, sister, I can mention from the Bible, from the Old Testament and from the New Testament. First of all, I would like to give you the reference. Book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 12. It says that the book shall be revealed to him who is not learned. Saying, the angel will say, read, and he says, I am not learned. Exactly word by word, the revelation, the prophecy have been fulfilled by the Prophet Muhammad. The first wahi that was given to him is mentioned in the Quran in Surah Iqra, chapter 96, verse 1 to 5. These 5 verses was revealed to him by the angel of God at the age of 40 in the Gar Hira, the mountain of Hira. So angel of God, you read biography of Prophet Muhammad by the Muslims or by the non-Muslims. They all agree that the Prophet, he received this message from the angel, Archangel Jibreel alayhi salam. He came and he told the Prophet, Iqra. The Prophet was illiterate, so he said, Ma ana biqari, I am not learned. The angel of God commanded him for the second time, Iqra. The Prophet, he says again, Ma ana biqari, I am not learned. The angel of God, third time, he said, Iqra, bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. So then he proceeded. So the Prophet ﷺ, then he grabs the message. This word Iqra is to read, is to recite, is to proclaim. So he understood that I am told to repeat this verse. So he repeat this verse. He also says Iqra. Bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. Allazi allama bil qalam, allama al insana ma lam ya'lam. So the angel of God, he said, yes, this is the things that you are to remember. This is the first wahi. So the Prophet came to his wife, Khadija, may Allah be pleased with her, and you know all this. In the book of Revelation, in Sahih Bukhari, the hadith number 3, this has been mentioned about the whole story, how the first revelation came. So the second things that you wanted to know about the Big Bang is from Surah Al-Anbiya, chapter 21, verse number 30. The same verse, you see the eloquence of the Quran, the same verse, it deals with Big Bangs, and it also deals with biology. The same verse, it starts with that awalam yara allazina kafaru, do not the unbelievers see anna samawati wal arda, the heavens and the earth were joined together, kana taraktan fafataknahuma, and it is we who have closed them asunder. The scientific theory is that there was a big bang. Initially it was a primary nebula, the earth and the heavens, and there was a secondary big bang. Some force was there. Science doesn't know who is the force, who created this force, but they say, if you say this is God or some extraordinary force, it was there. This is, they say, it's a Big Bang. Very 6 long period. So this is the theory of Big Bang which is mentioned in the Quran. Surah Anbiya chapter 21 verse 30. The same verse continues that وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ, that I have made every living thing from water. The same verse is telling I have made every living thing from water. When we have discovered these things? Recently. Past in 50 years, 100 years, because in the history of science, 50 years is yesterday, 100 years is yesterday. So the science discovered it yesterday, and it was mentioned 1400 years before. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala posed the question, Afala yu'minun, will you then yet not believe? If you see these things, the Quran was not talking with the people of Makkah 1400 years before. They were unlearned men. what they understood about this Big Bang. They don't have this telescope and all these instruments, the scientific instruments that we have. So they say, Amanna Saddaqna. We hear and we confirm. This man, we see him, he is brought up before us. 40 years, he was before us. We kept our valuable things with him. He was honest man. And he was upright man. He was a just man. He was a chaste man. He never lied. And he says these things. We don't understand these things. But what we understand, we confirm. And what rest we do not understand, we also confirm that he is telling the right. But today, Allah is talking to the man of science. Afala yu'minun, will you not believe? So this is how the Quran talks. It poses facts and figures to the unbeliever so that they can open their mind, use their intellect and come to the truth. I hope that I give you the references, and if you need more, inshallah you can have the slides or you can have the information we have the lectures in IAF and in Bolivia every Sunday, so you can have more references inshallah. Jazakallah.
If it's possible, maybe you can post the slides on the webpage.
Yes, the slides will be available on the webpage. It's almost open. So